exam. What is service? Now this service should be able to carry this throughout its service line. First of all, when the test is done, it should be able to disconnect 3 times, and this capacity for which it is getting disconnected, it should be able to see such faults throughout the service line. So technically, a service, you will see in the future slides where is issue gets important and where ICS needs to be emphasized more upon. Now, ICU, like how you saw, if it needs to be replaced after 2 faults, or it is okay if it's to be replaced after 2 faults. So ICU, which is the area of the project, or which is the area of your network where you need to choose the breaker as per ICU, is wherein you are not expecting that level of short circuit, repetition of such level of short circuits is very, very low. This is the place wherein you dimensioning a product as per ICU is good enough. Now, where do you need to see ICS? You need to select as per ICS wherever you feel plant availability. I should not be in a position I should not be forced to change the breaker after a few faults. This is where selecting a breaker as per ICS becomes more important. Now, if you want to give it to an end user who is not envisaging to change the products or change the breakers just because of any short circuit that the breaker has seen, then there the dimensioning has to happen based on ICS. But projects where you are not envisaging that the faults will come so repeatedly, the chances are very low, this needs to be dimensioned as per ICU. This is the third element, ICW. Now this is a withstand capability. Now a withstand capability, now in a network, withstand capability is typically for an incomer breaker. Now you have a network of incoming and outgoing breaker. Outgoing breakers are supposed to be acting immediately on seeing the fault based on their characteristics, whether they are following a thermal overcurrent and a magnetic short circuit characteristics, or whether they are equipped with an electronic release wherein the capability to act on a short circuit is much more faster. But in both cases, they should not be the ones who are having an intentional time delay. And so, when all this is outgoings are trying to figure out based on the location of the fault, which is the breaker closest to the fault to trip, the upstream device is supposed to be withstanding minimum for 1 second, maximum for 3 seconds, depending on the network, as they need to have a withstand capability. I mean, when this short circuit is on the bus, the incoming device is supposed to monitor this short circuit and wait for any action, at least for 1 second, and allow the downstream devices who are having instantaneous magnetic trips or short circuit releases to trip earlier. So the incoming device needs to have this withstand capability. So typically this withstand capability is seen with AX circuit breakers and in very high rating monitored case circuit breakers, which could be intended to work as an income.